They're like those kind of clamps. She's a running and a driving. What is it called? Rob from Peter to pay Paul? Oh, is this the wrong one though? This is really bad. Look at that. So, oh, that's great. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike, we're back with video 2 on my 2 recent acquisitions. Yes, this is a 1991 Mercedes 300 CE, the coupe without the B-pillar. I actually bought 2 of them, and the first video turned out to be so popular. So if you're new to the channel, thank you very much. This video, we're gonna do something completely different. We have to get them fully into the backyard so I can get everything going on them because they are gonna require so much work. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Holy crapola, look at this thing smoke. It worked! Take another bite. Not at the camera. Yeah, we got rain. Hunt for the second vehicle has taken us to Dynamite? No way! What are you gonna say?
It's just too much for me to screw out.
This is what I'm working with. It's not a lot.
I'm in the car.
Haha, first though, a big thank you to everybody who did leave a comment on the first video. They were estimating how much I spent for these 2 vehicles. I saw everything from $5,000 all the way down to like $900. I'm kind of in the middle of that right there. I actually spent $2,000 on 2 cars. So it's like $1,000 a piece. And to me, that was a good deal. Okay, my car plug, Darren, he made some money on the deal. He found them, which is fine. I'm totally happy and grateful that he is bringing cars to me and finding them and offering to help, and his dad's going to help with the cars as well. But yeah, $2,000 is what I spent on them, and I have big plans for both. Which one is going to come to life first? Well, we don't know yet until we clean out the engine and clean out the cars. So enjoy some music while I get to work pushing these things around my backyard. We'll get them into position, and then we'll see if we can get them kind of cleaned out. All right? This is going to be a lot of work, so get yourself a nice cup of coffee, Coca-Cola, a beer. Enjoy the music. We did it. Yes, sir, Benzo. Come on. No? I guess you don't have a fist. Anyway, that was way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Those things are great until you hit a little rut in your pavement, and then they kind of freeze, and then you got to pick up the car using brute strength and move it over the ruts. Yeah, and you can't have a flat tire and expect it to roll. So yeah. This tire is kaput. And then, I'm glad I did this, the lug bolts for this do not fit the lug bolts for the spare. So thank goodness I had a whole bunch of extra lug bolts. And I got the spare right there. So that's fantastic. And I did find out something. You don't have to drill any holes. So if I want to take this thing off, see how it's crooked? I pushed on it. It just attaches right there. They're like those kind of clamps. Okay, so that's good. I can take those off because I may get rid of it, and I cannot find, still looking for the keys. Okay, I am still looking for the keys, but what we can now do is going to be so much easier. I need to clean that part of, yeah, we'll have to spray this, get it kind of clean, then I'm going to open the gates and I'm going to use the truck to back in the other car. So I'll have both cars back here, and then hopefully I can get this car behind that one. Somehow, somewhere, some way. I don't know. And then you get to come back here, and then you go in there, and you come out here, and then you go out to the front once I fix the gas leak. Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, the Saab is a running. She's a running and a driving until she wants to blow up because there's a huge gas leak, and it is right behind this tire. So I don't know what it is. We're going to have to do some investigating, but it's right behind here, and that's where there's a horrible gas leak. So we'll have to take a look at that. But at least the car is running, so that's good. Let's do some cleaning, some pushing, and we'll do some filming too. I think I did pretty good. I think I did all right. I mean, it's not perfectly straight, and I can fix this if I want to, but this is exactly right. And I think this is going to end up being the run and driving one, because this one is the one that drove from California. This one is missing some more pieces than I anticipated, which is fine. I mean, it's no big deal. It's a parts car, or I can bring it back to life. But I don't have like this piece here. I'm missing the windshield wiper, this big piece. Who knows what else? But now that they're in place, Saab's broken again. Once the Saab is fixed, I can drive the Saab out of here, and then I've got place to go and more places to park. These are kind of protected from the sun in the afternoon, and I think we'll be fine. The big thing now, I have to search for a key. Okay, they told me they didn't have keys. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Ugh. So, I'm gonna poke around here a lot just to see if I happen to find a key. And I did discover, remember I was missing this? It's in the other car. There's another one in the other car. So that's a good thing. So I can, you know, what is it called? Rob from Peter to pay Paul? If these are here, yeah, this is here, and that's there. And if I remember, where'd it go? Somewhere, oh, it's right here. Look at that, I hope. Oh, is this the wrong one though? I don't know. I think this is gonna be, no, this is for this one. No, or is it for this one? No, it should say left or right somewhere. These are all the bulb numbers on it. No, this is the one. This one will fit. Oh, crazy goodness. Yes, look. It fits. Oh my gosh. There we go. There, that'll stay there for a while. Look at that. That's good news. And I have extra ones just in case. So let me start the process. I'm gonna throw away a lot of this stuff. I guess I could do that now. You guys wanna watch me throw away a bunch of junk? It's always fun. No. Yes, no? Yes, no, yes. Yes, you shall. Job well done. Yeah, we have all kinds of good stuff right here. I'll get to that in just a minute. But what I have learned about Cleo, he was a plumber. Yeah, he had his own business and he liked to drink when he was driving. So I'll show you this cup holder right here. I actually found out his whole name is Cleo Cepheus, which I've never heard before, and I love beyond belief. Look at this. Look at that right there. I don't know how tall he was, but both of these seats are like way up high. So we've got a screw that just goes right here. Very purposeful. Not the prettiest, but it worked. I'm gonna have to take it off though. I'm sorry, Cleo. Hopefully you're looking down from above and no one will ever notice that. And you're happy with what's happening with your vehicles. Okay? I gotta tell you, of the two, I like this interior. I think this is just hubba gorgeous. Oh, I didn't even think about that right there. What's that hanging down? That's an old antenna for his telephone system, which is right here. He was on the cutting edge. See? All that right there. He had that big telephone stand I had to take out right there. But yeah, Cleo was living high on the hog. He had himself 2 Mercedes, cellular phone in the car. Good for you, buddy. We're gonna throw this away. This is my trash sack. So, this is the AMG, right? I don't even remember. No, this is the 300 CE. Neither one are real AMGs, but Clio 1 and Clio 2. I gotta remember that, okay? So 300 CE, we're gonna call this one Clio 1 because I think this is the one that they drove, okay? And I've been cleaning it out and I've been saving the good stuff over there. I found some tools and everything. Got a subwoofer. Yes, sir. This interior is a little more beat up. I've had gray interiors before. I've never had the Palomino. I don't know, should I just change the whole everything? The interior? That would be a big job. We'll see how the cars come out. But yes, I've been looking for keys, and unfortunately, there's some more stuff in there I could throw out. I could not find a key anywhere. Oh, I gotta go through this stuff too. Got a light bulb. Okay, I found all kinds of sunglasses too. Give me a key. Look at these sunglasses. I used to have some like that. Okay. I just do not see a key anywhere. What is this? Oh, I could use that. Okay, from a drill. Nope. No keys. Are these eye drops? Liquid solutions. Oh, for the energy. All right, Cleo, good for you. Both cars have owner's manuals, so that's nice. I'll kind of go through these as well. I'm hoping maybe, no key right there. No key, no key. Both of the mirrors are busted up. Both of the sun visors are missing the clip right there. You can get the clips anywhere. eBay especially. I would like to find this. I may have sourced one already. But no, there is no key. So this is going to be really interesting on how we proceed. Yeah. But Clio 1 has seen way better days. Both of them need the wood redone. Yeah. What have I got myself into? I'm starting to have second doubts right now. That door needs a door check. You got to be careful because it'll swing all the way open. We'll go through all these documents right here. Show you what's going on. I don't want to show anything because I can't put the, oh, here's your Blaupunkt. Ooh, owner's manual. That's a hefty booklet there. Look at all that. Okay, that's good to know. Insurance stuff. Yeah, here we go. I don't want to show you the address, but you can see, there he is. Cleophius. I don't know, but I love it. Cleophius. Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm loving your cars. I really am. Oh, remember printing out things from MapQuest? Oh, I've done that. Okay, well, we'll go through this stuff and add it to the junk pile. What I want to do, I'm just gonna, oh, I forgot about all this. Oh, wow. I did not do very well. Oh. Look at this. He wore this hat. I think he was a small person. Not like a small person, but that's a little hat. That's a little hat. He was religious too, which is great. All these mindful body and soul. Gospel, gospel, gospel. Oh, Beyonce. Oh, may have to keep Beyonce. Here we go. And then I got some more repair work right here. Oh, windshield. You got a windshield replaced in 2017. Is that for this car? Nope, that's for a Chevy Blazer. Nope. Okay, that's all right. Well, we'll clean this out. My thoughts are I'll just go through and just vacuum this real quick so it's not just completely horrible. And then I'll come back in another video and we're gonna have to get under the hood because, yeah, you remember what the hood under here looked like? Let's show you. You wanna show them, Benzo? We can show them what's going on. This is where all the work's gonna happen. Ugh. Yep. And this is the cleaner of the two. This is the better engine. Oh my gosh. And yes, I started thinking, hey, my wagon is a 95. Maybe this one has the same climate relay or air conditioner relay and I could just take it out, but nope, it does not. That's gonna require lots of work. And I don't know if someone could fill me in why this is yellow. What does that mean? I don't know. These are both showing up as 24 valve engines. Look, I got this kind of a tool as well, but nothing like super special. Let me show you the bad one. Take a drink of water. Oh, that is so good. All right, prepare yourself, because this is bad. This is really bad. Look at that. Look at that right there. And yes, I found the fuse box cover. It was in the back seat. So I've got this right here. And it will go right there, baby. I just have to uncover it first. Look at that. So the plan is, in the next video, what we're gonna do is do a detail, well, not a complete detail. We're gonna clean the engine. And then we're gonna give it some power. I have some extra batteries and we're gonna see what works and doesn't work. Not a lot is because I don't have keys, but I'll know if it goes up in flames very, very quickly. But yes, I have to get the keys, but before I can actually get the keys, I have to get the title, because you have to have the title to get the keys to the dealer. And I mean, I could buy new ignition sets with the key in the ignition cylinder. Problem is, you can't get the old one out. You cannot without the key. So I am really kind of in a pickle right now. I'm gonna go down with a bill of sale and see if my Mercedes dealer here will cut me some slack. I gotta get another key for the wagon. Maybe they'll know me and they will have watched. They probably won't know me and they probably will not have watched. That's okay. So I'm gonna have to wait on a title and a key, which could be a while. So that'll give me lots of time to clean these things up. So we'll do the engine and vacuum that up and everything, and then I might kind of see if the paint will come back, you know, just to see what happens, which would be fun. But which of the two should I invest in first? Okay, we got Palomino or gray. Clio 1, Clio 2. Duck 1, actually Duck 3, you're my third duck. Yeah, let me know. Ooh, I have an antenna. I haven't even looked at that. Look at this. Whoop. There we go. I like it better like that. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. Am I excited? Yeah. Have I even looked at the mileage? I don't even know what the mileage is. Okay, so on Clio 2, the Palomino, 168.3. That's a weird looking, that must be an 8. So 168.382. 168,000 miles. And see, this has better wood. It's faded. But I'm thinking like a carbon fiber look to cover this up. I gotta get that. I guess I could get rid of this too. What did Clio like? New car scent, of course. That's what everybody wants. There you go. Okay. And both these things are busted too. So, oh, that's great. Okay. Something else to fix. As far as windshields, I just noticed I got one crack right here. But this is an old oil change sticker. Nope. Okay. Well, 168 here. What does Clio 1 have? And look at the chain. Look at the chain that I got. On this one, with the chrome rings, and it's a different speedometer. See? 171, so basically the same. Huh, okay. That's all right, let me show you the good stuff. Here we go. Oh, that's one of his cards. Yeah. Oh no. Leroy was the plumber. Clio just had a whole bunch of Leroy's cards in there. But yeah. Did I show you this last time? Remember these? This is a calculator. It's a Hewlett-Packard 10B calculator. I remember those being very expensive back in the day. We have his name. We have some wood. I've got 3 or 4 pairs of his glasses right here. And my favorite thing of all, Sir Clio. Love it, love it, love it. Ugh, look at that. I gotta fix that too. This is where you come in. How bad is this? This has been off here forever. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Protecting the steering wheel. This thing is, oh my gosh. There you go. There it is. Horrible. Actually, in really good condition. I could use this in the rat wagon. I absolutely could. Oh, that's huge. Okay, so you'll go in the trash pile. See, we're saving money already. Even before we spend it, we're saving it. Hopefully I haven't got myself in a big pickle. Let me know which of the two I should work on first and why. I have to send title work information to my title person so they can get me a title. I'm thinking I'm going to get the title to one, whichever one is the closest and nearest to getting back on the road. I can get that done for like $150 but it takes 3 months to do it. If I go through the court-ordered process here in Oklahoma, I can get one. It's $375, so it's $150 versus $375, and I can get it in 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm thinking I'll get a court-ordered one for the one that is closest to being back on the road, and then I'll get a regular, it's called a Title 42. I'll get a Title 42 for the other one, and that will give me time to, work on the other one. And that way it's not like $800 or $900 to get the titles for these things right off the bat before I even know if they're any good. Because if one of these is a junker, it's got a bad engine, something's not working on it, then... But then if I don't have a key, I won't even know. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to bypass the keys. I think I'm going to try to get an ignition switch that plugs into the car, and then I can turn that with the screwdriver. It actually unplugs from the ignition under the dash. So I'm going to take part of the dash apart, and I think I can unplug it from the car to get to the wired part, and then I can get my new ignition switch on there that the key actually goes through all of the locks and all of that kind of stuff to turn, and I can use a screwdriver and turn the switch. Hopefully it works like this, and then I can try to start the car. That will give me a lot of knowledge onto, which one will be the better car. So let me order an ignition switch. We're going to try to be smart about this, folks. We are trying to be very, very smart, which is very, very hard because, like I say, I'm not working with a lot upstairs. I used to think I was kind of smart, and then I decided, who are you fooling? So anyway, be sure to let me know which one of the two cars you would like to see. This is Clio 2. Clio 1 is the gray one. And we'll just go from there. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks for giving me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so you get notified when the series on my twin cars is published. All right, it's getting hot. I'm getting tired. The duck is hungry, so we're gonna do some vacuuming, and then we're gonna go to bed and start over again in the morning, everybody. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.